So if you want to be more intentional with your web browsing, there's a great extension called LeechBlock NG. So here I have it for Firefox, and yeah, Firefox is of course the best browser and all derivatives of it because it's based on the Gecko engine. But apparently there is also it's also available for Chrome if you are haven't yet installed Firefox, and it lets you block websites very easily. And what I like with it is it's not just like hard blocks, but you can customize the rules for when you're allowed to visit those websites. So that can make it a bit more intentional with what you browse. And with Firefox, so this browser is available on Android. And in the Firefox on Android, you can also install extensions. So yeah, that's where I think it's extra useful. So I'm obviously now on my PC, but I think this app makes more sense, this extension makes more sense when you're on your phone, because that's more easily that you take out and doom scroll when you're a moment over. I don't think you usually maybe like grab your laptop or sit at your desktop to like doom scroll. So yeah, that's where I recommend using it at least, and I can show you how I have configured it. As I said, I think it has quite good settings to configure your rules. So if I open here and look at my extensions, and here I have it, and then you can click on options, and then you have different like block sets, so you can create more of them if you want. But yeah, this I'm just using set 1 and set 2, and this is what it looks like by default. I'm just realizing now I need to make myself a little bit smaller so I don't cover the content. So something like this. And yeah, you can name it, and here you can add websites, and you can specify during what time. So I've used on these ones, then I just press this all day for it to last one day, and for some reason Sunday and Saturday are not checked by default, so those I have checked. And here you can choose if like should it be like permanently blocked, or like do you want a delaying page, so then you need to wait for some seconds, and that you specify here. And you can see here, and now I have pressed this delaying, and then it changed the URL here. So then I would need to wait to visit that site. And here you can also say, so enter a time limit after which to block these sites, so how many minutes you get to use them. So I can show here on my block set 1, so I have blocked Reddit, the start page and the other pages. But here, like this plus sign, so it says here it's a prefix for exceptions. So I have made an exception for like comment threads on Reddit. I will show you that soon, and similar here in my other block set. So set 1, and these are like permanently blocked, so I'm not allowed to go to Reddit. So if I try to navigate there, then I get this. The page will be unblocked at end of time, so yeah, this never unblocks. So yeah, then it's like impossible then to doom scroll Reddit. And here my block set 2, here I have Hacker News and Lobsters, and also like another front end for Hacker News. So if I visit that site, now I have configured it with delay of 10 seconds, but just to make it a little bit quicker. But on my phone I have it on the default of 60 seconds. And you can also see when I navigate away, and maybe I want to do something else while it's loading. But actually, like, it stops loading, so you need to have this page open, so you cannot like cheat that easily with this loading time. And when it has counted down, then it shows. And on my phone, and the same here, and then I've set it so that I'm allowed to use it for 5 minutes every hour. And as I said, with on my phone, then I have 60 seconds instead. So if I really wanted to use that site, then I could still do it, but it's not like when I'm waiting for something very quickly, and then I can just open and doom scroll. So it prevents that behavior. So then it must be a bit more intentional if it's worth to wait that minute or not to open it. And more often than not, maybe it's not worth it. And with these exceptions, that's more like so Reddit here, it's totally blocked if I try to open it. But maybe if I'm like researching something like a sheep web host maybe, and I want to see on Reddit discussions about that. And so that pattern I had added there, we can see the URL here is reddit.com/r/webdevelopment/comments. And it follows here with a wildcard here for what subreddit it is, and then the comments. And I think it should have blocked, if I try to open. So when I'm actually like researching something and it is like intentional browsing and I open threads, then they open, but not otherwise. And similar with like lobsters. So if I'm researching something, googling DuckDuckGo, search, and then I can open the discussion threads. But that doom scrolling, that's more difficult than to do. And I think it's very handy, so I recommend checking this out. So do it if you have an Android phone. Install Firefox and install this extension. It works great there, so I recommend you to use it there.